staff members. Thank you, member of the public, and anyone else joining us online. We are at our agenda briefing, which I declare open. This is a agenda briefing session only, so no debate and no decisions made tonight. An opportunity for elected members to ask questions of the agenda before making decisions next week. We do have an apology from Councillor Todd Brown, and Councillor Treslin Smith and Councillor Marina Quain are joining us online. Thank you. Can you hear me, Councillor Smith, Councillor Quain? Great. Thank you. I might just test your audio because I didn't get that, Councillor Smith, but Councillor Quain, can we hear you? Oh, how about you, Councillor Smith? Can we hear you? No, we can't hear you. She can hear us. Councillor Quain, do you want to do a test there? Did we test this earlier?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Councillor Quain, we can hear you. Thank you. Councillor Smith?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Great, thank you. They're both working. Thank you very much for that, and thanks for joining us. I believe I have a declaration of interest from Councillor Gassett. What item was that one, sorry, Councillor Gassett? 15.11, it was a proximity interest for Councillor Gassett, so Councillor Gassett will be leaving the room for that particular item. Was there any other items? Sorry, was there any other declarations of interest, I should say? Thank you. Moving along to the agenda itself. 10.3.1, so the elected member representation, which we'll work through next week. Obviously, we have those notes next door for anyone who's put in expressions, but we will also take expressions from the floor as well. But if you are interested, it just makes it easier for next week, so the staff have got something to work with. But was there any questions on this item? Councillor Ramesh?
The International Relations Advisory Group, is it taken up?
Yeah, I think we were just, at one of the briefings we had, we were just discussing around those terms and reference, and I think you made a couple of comments and so did the former chair, so I think that's been chosen just to work out exactly what we want out of that group. It will be coming back at a future meeting, but CEO, anything to add on that?
No, that's correct, Mayor, so we will bring that back as a separate report, but we haven't included in this round of committees.
So I was there at the meeting, Mayor, and I think we talked about which direction we're going to take on the international relations. That's right.
Sure. Yeah, and I think it was just we probably just need to have another session. We understand there may have been some changes at staff level in that regard too, so the staff can update that when we have a position from there. All good. We'll work our way through that next week. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Councillor Broad. I do have to stand this session, no, but Mike would be good.
The question is, on the form in the room, it has 2 positions for CBD activation, but in the agenda it has 1 position for CBD activation. So just wondering if that's something we could, just for next week.
Yeah, I'm sure we can adjust that. And noting that all of these are our groups, so even though there's, at the moment it's got 1, 2, 3 dash in some stage, there is the opportunity, if council wants to amend any of them, it will just impact, obviously, potentially the terms of reference as well, which is the council do. So we do have that option, just mindful that these are basically, besides that one, the rest of them are all ones that have been previously as per the previous one. So
just a lot of interest in that one particularly.
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, we can work that through that next week, and council can make a determine whether we want to appoint 1, 2, 3, and we'll probably deal with that particular matter first and to see what we have. Council at the moment it has 1, but if it's meant to be 2, we'll get that updated. Now, if somebody wants to move that we have 3 positions, we'll deal with that particular item first, and then obviously if that's the go, we'll go with that, and if not, we can then just do a vote on the numbers. We'll work our way through that, and we'll bear with that next week. That may obviously deal with all these individually, so that may take a little bit of time, but we'll be right. Councillor Ramesh?
Just a question about the city centre activation. Do you have any idea about the time and the days of the week, or is it going to be decided after?
Probably after, as it's a new one, I would suggest, and based on some of the external members and whatnot as well. CEO, anything to add on that?
No, Mayor, I think it'll depend on who of the elected members, and as you said, the external members. This could be one that could be done after hours. I wouldn't have thought that would be an issue, but that's for the group to decide.
Councillor Turner?
Can I also ask the Policy Review Committee, is there any reason why the times can't be changed on that? Is there any?
Yeah, with these are our committees, so obviously when this committee get together, it's up to the committee to determine. So, yeah, they will determine, and some of them obviously have internal staff members as well to go through that, but I think it's always just been worked on what it has been previously, but there's no reasons they can't change, and that'll be a decision of that committee and the chair of that committee. Thank you. In terms of external committees though, we don't have any control over these, so these will obviously be, if there's multiple people will have to have a vote on these, and of course their times generally can't really be changed. Any questions on these ones? We'll deal with those ones next week. And 10.33 will be a new group as well. Any questions on this? Councillor Ramesh?
I just read through that. What's the whole purpose of the group? I know I read through all the paperwork, and what's the future direction on that one?
Sure. CEO, through you.
Thank you. I might ask the Director of Corporate and Community to answer that.
Through the chair, we have appointed a consultant to help us develop our reconciliation action plan, and this will be the first one that we've owned as a city. We've in the past been partnering with other local governments. So we're forming two working groups. One will be an internal one with staff, and then the external one will involve community members and representatives from the community, and we thought it would be very appropriate and effective if we have elected members on there to help advise the process.
Councillor Ramesh, as well, I think we had a few of the sessions last year where we had some of the yarning circles out in the community, and we talked about the RAP as well a few times about where that was at, and the feedback was being that, you know, we have been working with other shires to have a regional one, but some of the feedback has been that the city should just get on and get ours done, which we've been committed to do for a while. Any other questions? Thank you. 10.34. Any questions? Thank you. 10.35. I note Councillor Broad, you had a number of questions submitted. Are those questions been answered to your satisfaction?
Yes, Mr Mayor, everything's been answered. Thank you.
I did tune into the City of Perth meeting last week, and I did notice that that's what he did every single item. His first point was directed each councillor who had asked questions and said, was your question been answered satisfactory, and if they had, or if there was any follow-up. So, I don't know. Might be the only thing I take on notice from that meeting that I watched. Any other questions on this item? Thank you. 10.36 is still coming through. Anything to add on this, CEO? No. Thursday, are we ready? Thank you.
It's just the timing of the end of the month.
Sure.
Apologies, Mayor. It's just the timing of the end of the month. So, yeah, that will come to everyone on Thursday.
Thank you. Okay, Councillor Turner. How many pages? There's probably a few. See here.
So it'll be pretty similar to every other month, Mayor, so I'm not quite sure how many pages, but it won't be any longer, I wouldn't have thought. But hopefully we can keep that to a reasonable level.
Thank you. Thank you. 10.41. Any questions? Thank you. 10.4.2. All good. Thank you. 10.5.1. A long time in the works. Any questions on this one?
Can I ask?
Councillor
Mr.
Mish?
Mayor? Yeah. The purpose of doing it up again, the Sterling Street, because it's a fairly active street already. Just wondered, I looked at all the plans. There's a lot of word jargon there.
Sure.
I just wondered what's the purpose of doing up something that's already been done or else
Yeah,
already-
sure. As I said, when I say it's coming for a while, I think this process started, well, I think in the report it said 2020, but it feels like it was even longer than that, where we were initially successful in some grant funding to get this, and then it's been a process. But I might ask through the CEO for either comment or through the director.
Thank you, Mayor. I might get the Director of Infrastructure to answer that.
Councillor Turner?
Is there any actual plan that we can look at, how many slow points there are? And my question was also, there's a lot of boats that go, four-wheel drives with boats that go there to offload, to go fishing. Have they been consulted? I don't know, I guess, will it affect the boats coming in and out?
Yeah, through the CEO.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll get the Director of Infrastructure to answer that.
With the works that have already been done further down on Austral Parade, it hasn't seemed to affect the transition of boats up into that area, and it's just going to be similar low hump intersections all the way through and some widening.
All good. Thank you. So, Councillor, we do have a confidential item we need to deal with. So those member of the public and Councillor Gassip, if you could, due to your conflict, please leave us for this part of the meeting, and I'll ask we'll turn off. I just need to ask Councillor Quain and Councillor Smith that you declare you're in a what's the terminology? In an
yes,
appropriate location? Yes.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I am. Yeah.
Thank you. Councillor Quain, can you just make that confirmation as well? Oh, that doesn't fill me with confidence. I just lost you. Decision next week and declare this meeting closed. See you all next week.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks, Trez, and thank you, Marina.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.